Hi, this is Susie Iverson, aka Susie Q Scraps, and today I'm going to show you one simple way that you can use to make your own journal card, and that's by mimicking the design of another card. Here's the page I'm working on. It's a template from Simple Story Grids 12, and the collection is the Everyday Love collection. As you can see, I've got one journal card spot here I haven't used yet, and to make a more cohesive page design, I'm wanting to mimic the design of this card. So whenever I want to mimic a card design, I take a good look at the card and just pick out a few things about it that I can duplicate on another card. For example, this has a white background, and the font, it's a tall sans serif font. It looks like it's bold. And then we've got a 4-character word that's being repeated 4 times, and we've got 4 alternating colors. So that's what I'm going to use to build my new card. If you didn't already have a journal card spot ready for you, you could just duplicate this card and use it as the base to make your new card. I'm going to go ahead and use this spot, and I've got a white paper from the kit all ready to go. So I'm going to pull that in and use Control G to clip it. So now I've got a white background. And next I'm going to choose a font. Now, when I create kits, I like to include the fonts for my customers. So if you look in the info folder, there is a file called Font Credits that'll tell you what the different fonts are. And this one is a free font called Antonio. So I'm going to go to my text tool and choose Antonio, and I'm going to go ahead and choose bold. And let's just start at 72 and see how big that is. And the word I want to type is actually a 3-letter word, U, but I'm going to add an exclamation point so that I keep the same 4 characters. Now I'm going to move it closer to the word love, maybe even use my arrow keys to nudge it. And now I'm going to adjust the size of it to try and match a little more closely the other card. It doesn't have to be perfect. That's close enough. And then I'm going to duplicate it 4 times. So I'm going to go ahead and line this one up so it's pretty close to the same size and zoom out once. And then to duplicate it, I'm going to hold Alt on my keyboard and then just click and drag with a move tool. And I'm going to do that 4 times and then zoom in so I can try and line this one up. I could try and line each of these up to the words to get the spacing, but Photoshop and Photoshop Elements have spacing tools. So now I'm going to select the 4 different layers. So you can either do that over here in the layers panel, hit Control and Shift, and then, sorry, you can click on the layer and hit Shift and then click on the top layer to select all 4, or you can click on the layer here and hold Shift and click on each of them. So you've got all 4 of them selected, and then I'm going to align their horizontal centers so that they're all centered on each other, and then I'm going to distribute their vertical centers so that they're evenly spaced. Now I'm going to zoom out again and drag all these layers over here. I'm not going to worry about centering them on the card just yet. I want to work on the colors. So again, I'm going to zoom out so I can see better. I'm going to grab my text tool again. I'm just going to select the letter Y, come up here to the color swatch, and then grab my caps key still on. So now you can see the eyedropper. I'm just going to select the blue, just like in the word love, and then I'll select the O. And again, click on this color swatch up here and suck the color out of the matching letter up here so that I can mimic that card design. And then I'll hit my green check mark, or you can come over here and click on that layer so that you can tell Photoshop you're done editing that text. So now this matches, and I can do the same thing for the next 3. And we're just going to select each letter, click on the color chip, and select the matching color above. I'll just go through these really quick. And again. So it doesn't have to be a complete match to the card. We're not looking for absolute perfection. We just want it to echo enough of the card that it looks like it fits and it belongs, and maybe even that it came included with the kit. But this is a great way to customize your kits more to what you need for your layouts, if you can't find exactly what you're looking for in the stores. So now this matches that card, and now what I'll do so I can get it centered and I'm done editing, I'm going to select all 4 layers again, and now I'm going to use the Command Control E, and that'll merge all 4 of them together. And you only want to do this after you're done editing, because now I can't change the text. And then I'm going to hold Control and just click on the shape that the paper is being clipped to. And I'm going to use my alignment tools again to align the vertical centers and then the horizontal centers. So now this is centered on the card, and if we zoom out, we can see that they look about the same, and that adds a really nice balanced look to the page. If you have any questions or you want more articles and tutorials, please visit my website, susieqscraps.com. Thanks.